Hi everyone, it's Miss Graham here. As part of your home learning this week, I've set you a maths challenge all about addition and subtraction. And today I'm going to remind you of a strategy that you would have seen already when we were in school for addition and subtraction. And that strategy is called column addition and column subtraction. So I'm going to give you a reminder of how to use that strategy to solve some number sentences, which should be below the video. Okay, so I've got a number sentence here on my board and it is 35 add 13 equals. Now we could split the numbers apart and have the 13 as a 10 and a 3, but actually we can use a written strategy which makes it a little bit easier for us. So I'm going to remind you, and for some of you teach you a new strategy on how to do that. So what we need to do is we need to have our column headers. We've got two two-digit numbers here, which means that each number has tens and ones. Okay, so we need to have our tens column and our ones column. Now, those of you that remember this strategy, let me make that a little bit more lined up. Those of you that remember this strategy will remember that we have to do it or have to complete the number sentence in a particular order when we're using this strategy. So I've got my tens column and my ones column. I'm going to look at my first number, which is 35, and that number has 3 tens and 5 ones. And then I've put my symbol here to remind me which calculation actually that we're going to be using. So we're going to be adding, and then we're going to add the number 13, and the number 13 has 1 10 and 3 ones. And then underneath I do my nice big equal sign so that I can add them together. I wonder if any of you remember what that special rule is when we are using this strategy. We must always start with the column that is furthest to the, what way am I looking? The furthest to the right. So for us, that's going to be this column here, the ones column. Okay, so then I look at it and I say, oh right, so I've got 5 ones and I'm going to add 3 ones. How many ones am I going to have altogether? Hopefully you'll be using your number knowledge, so you'll quite quickly know that actually 5 add 3 is 8. And then we move along to the next column, which is the tens column. So for lots of us, we might say, oh, it's 3 add 1, but actually we must remember that we have 3 tens, add 1 10 is 4 tens. So we know that 4 tens are worth 40. So I've got my answer of 48, and I can put that next to my number sentence. Okay, let me give you another example for addition, and then we'll have a look at moving on to subtraction. So let's think of 2 more two-digit numbers. The addition that I'm showing you today is not going to have any exchanging. I think we're going to move on to that a little bit next week, but we're going to just have some without any exchanging. I'm going to pick the number 42. How many tens and ones has that got? Add 36 equals. So I've got my number sentence, and now I'm going to set out my column addition strategy to help me to solve that using the written method. Okay, so I'm going to put my tens and my ones. Something that we do at school to help the children to see the difference between the columns is that we draw a line down the middle, a very wonky line, and then I'm going to put in my numbers. So I've got the number 42, which has 4 tens and 2 ones. And then I'm going to put my symbol, my calculation symbol, which is addition. So I'm going to put that in. And I'm then going to put in my second two-digit number, which is 36, which has 3 tens and 6 ones. And then I'm going to have my big equal sign. So here we go. And then if you remember from the last time, you have to start in the column furthest to the right. And for us, that's our ones column. We're going to start here, and we're going to say to ourselves, right, what is 2 plus 6? 8. Clearly I like the number 8 today. Put that over there so we don't get confused. And then we're going to move to our tens column where we're going to say what are 4 tens, add 3 tens. So that is 7 tens, and 7 tens is worth 70. So our answer is 78. I'm going to put that in next to my number sentence. So when you have a go at your addition number sentences, write down the number sentence, have a look at it, and then you write out the strategy to help you solve it. Although I'm sure lots of you could use your brains to do it, it's good to know how to use a written strategy in case the numbers are a little bit trickier. Okay? Right, moving on to subtraction. And it is the column subtraction strategy so that we can have a written way of working it out. So I'm going to have a number sentence. I'm going to have the numbers, 2 more 2-digit numbers, and I'm going to have the number 37, take away, subtract 24 equals. So there is my number sentence. And I set it out exactly the same way as my column addition. So I'm going to have my tens column and my ones column. I'm going to draw that line down because I do think that that can be helpful for most of us. And then I'm going to put them in. So my first number, and I start with my first number, is the bigger number, is 37, and that is 3 tens and 7 ones. And then I'm going to put my symbol in. I'm not going to use the addition symbol this time. I'm going to have this symbol, subtract, take away. Okay? And then I'm going to put my second 2-digit number in, which is 24, which has 2 tens and 4 ones. And then I put a nice big equal sign. Okay, and so very similar to addition, we start in this column, and then we say to ourselves, 7, take away, making sure that we look at that calculation symbol and think, oh, is that what we're doing? So we're doing 7, take away 4, which is 3. Okay, and then we move over to the next column along, which is our tens column, and we say, right, we've got 3 tens. We're taking away 2 tens. What are 3 tens take away 2 tens? 30 take away 20. Ah, it's 1 10. So I have my answer of 13. So I can write that in. And there we go. I'm going to give you one more example for this video, and then I would like for you to have a go at looking at the number sentences which are on our school homework page and see how you get on at solving them. And I would love for you to email me all of your hard work so I can see whether you found it a bit tricky, and let me know if your grown-ups needed to help you, because then I can do another video just to make sure that we're really understanding this strategy, okay? So my next 2-digit number, I think I'm going to have, let me have a think, 69. And I'm going to take away, I'm going to subtract 48 equals. So I've written out my number sentence, and now I'm going to set up my column subtraction to help me to solve that. Okay, so I'm going to draw out my tens. Can you see that? Yeah. And my ones. And then I'm going to draw my line down to help me separate the two. And then I'm going to put in my first number. So that number there, 69, I've got 6 tens and 9 ones. And I'm going to put my symbol in, my subtraction symbol. And then I'm going to be taking away 48. So that's 4 tens and 8 ones. And I'm going to have my big equal sign. And again, starting in this column, the one furthest this side, and for us it's the ones column. And we're going to look at it and we're going to say, right, what is 9 take away 8? And then your brains are going to go click, 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 and you will know straight away that 9 take away 8 is 1. Okay, then we're going to move to our tens column. We're going to have 6 tens, take away 4 tens are 2 tens. Now I don't need to write the number 20 because it's just knowing that that 2 is in the tens column, so it's worth 20. Okay? Right. So that is that. Those are the two strategies that we teach for writing a written edition of addition and subtraction at school. So now I would like for you to look at the number sentences below the video on the school website, on the homework page for year 2, and have a go at solving them and write out your calculations. It's really important that you know how to do a written strategy. Okay? Next week, when we have a maths activity, I'm going to do some more practice, I think, without exchanging, using column addition and subtraction, but I'm also going to have a go at teaching you how you can exchange through the different columns. Okay? Before I go, I'm going to set you one challenge, and I'm going to do 2 number sentences. And these number sentences are going to have 3-digit numbers, 1 addition number sentence and 1 subtraction number sentence. So if you're feeling like an extra challenge, then you can have a go at these 2 number sentences. And you're just adding an extra column, and I will show you what that looks like in just a moment once I get this written down for you. So we've got 123 add 113. Do you see how I've just added the extra column on for the hundreds? We've got 100 there and 100 there. That's an extra challenge for you. So that'll be your addition challenge. Make sure you get that written down. And then you're going to have the same 3-digit numbers, but this time with a subtraction symbol. Have a go. Let me know how you get on. Send me your work. I really look forward to seeing it. And as I say, if you need any extra help, let me know, and I am happy to do some more videos for you on it. Okay? See you soon.